I had two spinal doctors, neurosurgeons, and one of them gave me a 50% chance to walk, and one of them said, "You'll probably not walk again."
At just 24 years old, Emily DeVoe had received a prognosis that dramatically altered her life. In December of 2015, Emily had climbed a ladder to reach for a bale of hay when the ladder slipped from beneath her. An unforgiving concrete floor broke her 12-foot fall, leaving her immobilized and unable to feel her legs. First responders initially thought it was just a pinched nerve, but the severity of her injury turned out to be far worse.
When she came into the emergency room, she could just barely wiggle her toes and really had not much else in regards to movement function in her lower legs.
Doctors at UP Health System Marquette determined her pain was actually linked to a burst fracture in her T11 and T12 vertebrae. This spinal injury, which involves a vertebral body being crushed in all directions, is extremely common after a long fall.
I was really scared, but at that point you just couldn't really, you didn't have a lot of time to think. It was just there's so many doctors around you, you just kind of had to trust them and go with what they said.
Emily spent her stay at the hospital, telling doctors that not only would she walk, she would run.
She was very clear to me that she was going to walk again, and in fact made a number of little sideline bets with me in regards to her progress. And she has met all those goals and in fact exceeded them.
In January, Emily started physical therapy at UP Health System Rehab Services in Gwynn. She rolled into her first session in pretty rough shape.
I was a bit overwhelmed because, first of all, we had so much to deal with. We had a fractured wrist, a severe leg pain, we had just that whole back trauma thing, plus that she couldn't walk. So there was a lot for us to deal with.
Emily was determined to get back on the farm. That determination helped propel her fast recovery. But she also got some help from a nifty device still in its developmental stages. The Speedmaker is similar to a commonly used gait belt, but comes with therapeutic tubing attachments that give the wearer more control over their body. The apparatus, paired with Emily's positive attitude, set her up for success.
We told her to do 10, she was going to do 20. Running wasn't even in my goal plan, treatment care plan for Emily. But one day she walked in the clinic and she says, "I think I'm ready to run." I never thought she'd be running.
Emily's progress has exceeded everyone's expectations, which just goes to show the attitude is half the battle during recovery.
Emily's a unique person. She's a young lady who's extremely driven and has worked very hard to maximize her recovery.
Emily will not be defined by this trauma. She will do whatever it is that she wants to do.
A doctor can only tell you so much, but your body can do wonders.
Emily's passion for farming has been a huge driving force in her road to recovery. While she still has a ways to go before she's out herding cows again, there's no doubt in anyone's mind that she won't stop until she gets there. Reporting from Marquette for ABC 10 in the CW5, I'm Chelsea Birdsall.